Hello again, welcome back. Today I'm doing something a little different. And I've wanted to do this for a long time, and I've come out to the river to do some scavenging. So I've got my waterproof metal detector that I built. It's a Tesoro compadre that I modified about like 8 years ago or something like that. I've only used it once before, but I built it for just this sort of thing. And so I'm gonna get out here into this river where people raft and drift a lot and see if there's anything out here on the bottom. I don't know, it could be washed away because this is not particularly good material to trap stuff, but it's the hardest material around. So toss up. I brought my sniping gear too. I don't know, there's gold in the area, so it's possible. But here's what I'm looking at. So I see people go down these all the time and roll their rafts over and stuff. So out there in the middle somewhere, I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna kind of get the lay of the land, and then I'm gonna come back and get whatever gear I think I need.
Where'er we roam so far from home, we see the world all on our own. Where'er we hear the mighty river roar, adventure waits outside our door. Where'er we stray in the mountain's shadow fair, we all should strive to be out there.
This is some footage from a trip I took a few years ago. I've got a little bit extra time now, so I'm able to go back through a lot of my old videos that I just stored up, and I'm going to start posting a lot more of those on my channel here. The last video that came up was that sort of thing too. But here I am scrounging in the river. There was a lot of this clay bottom. It was very high current in most of the area that I worked, so it was a lot of difficulty to be able to just stay down to take these videos. The camera kept rolling downstream, and I was having a little bit of trouble doing that. But each spot I would get into, there'd be these pockets of clay. I would fan them out, take the big rocks out, fan them out, and then pick up whatever's in the bottom. Mostly lead, but occasionally things like this Leatherman tool, which was totally trashed. You see here some of the lead was down at the bottom. I started out by picking up all the lead, and it turned out that I just couldn't keep up. I would spend all day picking up lead, so I just stopped that. You can see this little pile here. See, there's a little penny there or a dime. There's a lot of change that I picked up. And then, of course, I was in gold country, so there was some fine gold that I was able to get as well that captured in these spots. But you can see this pile of iron. Anytime you're in a creek in gold country and you're sniping, you see a pile of iron like that, it's a really good sign, because iron is heavier than the surrounding material most of the time. It piles up in the same areas as gold. Of course, in this area there was lots of rings. This one was really exciting when I found it, but it turned out to be junk, and I didn't get everything on video. My cameras probably died or something like that, but you know, that's a pike minnow, native species in California. And then here's another ring here. This one turned out to be stainless steel. And then another ring and some lead. This is I believe it was a 925 silver ring. Alrighty, we are back from our river scrounging trip. It's actually been about a week. I was hoping to go out again and combine two videos together to kind of get more loot into the videos, but it didn't work out this week. I wasn't able to make it to that river. So I want to show you what I found on my first trip, because it was pretty cool anyways. First of all, lead. Look at this. This is all the lead that I picked up. I put it all in my bag, and I thought I was going to drown trying to get back to the shore. I weighed so much trying to get back. But we're going to put that on my scale here, and we're going to see what it weighs. So there we go. 4 pounds, 15.7 ounces. Right there. And that's not even all the lead that I found. It's just the stuff that I was able to pick up. If I'd been picking up every bit of lead I found, I would have been in there all day picking up lead. It would have been crazy. I also found some gold. See this right here? That's just standard little flake gold. There's a little bit of flake gold out in that river, so that's pretty cool. The other things I found this vaporizer. It's kind of nifty. It's probably toast, because these don't last very well in rivers. I don't know, but I'm going to have to fiddle with it and see if it actually works. And then this is all the change I found. Look at that. I found quite a bit of change. It's probably mostly pennies, of course, but there's a lot of dimes. A lot of dimes in there, but something in there is eating them. Look how thin this dime is. There's a lot of dimes that are just super skinny. And quarters as well. See this quarter here, just been super eroded away. But there's a lot of that. And then Last but obviously best is the jewelry I found. So I've got 2 gold rings here, 10K, 14K. I've got a big tungsten carbide ring. I've got a silver type wedding band. I've got this stainless steel ring here. It's kind of nifty. And I've got another silver ring here with a stone in it. I've got this weird ring with 2 skulls on it. I thought it was gold originally, but it's not. It's just junk ring. I've got this other silver ring. It's like silver wrapped wire, which is kind of cool, Native American looking thing. I found this leaf here. Check this out. It's like a leaf off of like a White Hills, or sorry, Black Hills Gold. Slip of the tongue there. But this is a Black Hills Gold kind of ring leaf. That means the rest of it's probably out there, or maybe it just broke off. And then there's this like Virgin Mary pin or something like that. My son also, I also found a pair of sunglasses that were really cool, and my son swiped them. So there you go. That's my river scrounging scores. And as usual, if you're liking my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. I do really appreciate it. I like the support, obviously. And lots more cool adventures coming up. I'll see you next time on Out There.